Well, hi folks, this is Spotty Spotty Cat from Landed Festival, and oh wow, we're going to do an al fresco reveal, and oh look, and here's our little camp here, and there's my Sue, and first thing I'm going to show you is this little table, really nice retro table, Formica top. It was £8 in the annual shop in Llandovery, which we passed through in the morning before we got through to the festival. And absolutely classic. Screw-in legs, absolutely typical sort of 60s. Plastic rim around the edge. Anyway, we love it because we need something to put things on. And as always, dear me, if anything here is worth more than a fiver, then I'll tell you, and that table cost £8. Oh dear. I'm going to give the camera to Sue now, and she's going to film me putting stuff onto there. And as I say, this is hi from me and Sue. Oh, well, the first thing I thought I'd show you is another bit of that Bagley glass I keep on going on about. And look, £1.50. This is 1930s. It's like 90-year-old. But, oh, isn't that just beautiful in the light? And, again, slightly ground off on here. And £1.50. And just a beautiful, beautiful piece of glass. The next thing I'm going to show you is a small collection of Llandovery malt, which is local Welsh pottery, and it usually comes in the most awful drab colours, and this isn't. This is really quite appealing and very sort of retro looking, and I got a lovely pair of cruets, and they come from Wheelz, which is just over the mountain from me, and they're local Welsh. I think I've got some more bits. No, I think that's all of it. And but I just love the colours of these. I love the painting. Llandovery malt on the bottom, and preserve pot. Everyone needs a crut. Are these salt or pepper, Sue?
Pepper.
Pepper, are you sure? Yeah, okay, yeah, salt and pepper. Nice pair of cruets, and they're all going to disappear now. Ding, 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 ding. And it's just lovely, though. I don't know enough. I don't really know if they're still extant and working. And just to follow on from that, I have a face pot. And I think we've had a few face pots on. I do really love them, and he's got a really silly face. And although he's not marked, I'm almost certain this is Welsh Pottery as well. Anyway, he's going back over to here. Oh, blank spaces, Sue. Well, I guess a bit of a mess, isn't it? So let's get a mess tin in, and and this is something you might take camping, or maybe you just like it in your retro VW. And it's a sort of mess tin, a little billy can. Doesn't really look like it's been used that much. And underneath, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Bulldog brand, made in Great Britain or England. We say that's exotic. Oh, we got a bit of fruit pastels wrapper in there as well. That's the best thing we've got today. And anyway, he's going away. He's a bit of a mess tin. And right, next thing I think we'll drag up is I put a beautiful little brass stand. This was £2. I think this is Victorian or Edwardian. Just probably would have gone by the side of your fire. And brass screwed together construction, but it has got definite age to it. And £2. You know, the craziest thing is this is actually worth more scrap metal than £2. It's crazy. Anyway, really nice, handy little stand. That's almost useful, isn't it, Sue?
It is.
And yeah. Oh, and I got a little onyx pot. I mean, you know, brand new, but 50p. Beautiful flower on the top, and it's onyx. I mean, that's real stone, and it was 50p, and really great for putting little things in. And oh dear me, this is a bit odd. I just had to buy it again because it's a bit Welshy. And these are these ornaments. After the coal mines collapsed, they they started doing repro miners lamps and all sorts of little, memorabilia ornaments. This one on here, I don't know if you can see, but they try to imply that they're hand carved, but I guarantee this is just coal dust with a bit of something and just chucked into a mould. Anyway, it's Welsh, it's coal mining, isn't it? And what to do next?
Like the jelly mould.
The jelly mould, okay. Oh, I cannot decide what was my favourite thing that I bought. A lot of this bric-a-brac came from Maggie's shop in Llandovery, round the back of the clock tower. I only discovered it, she hasn't been open that long. Wow, she had some brilliant stuff in there, including this jelly mould. £3. And we'll leave that on there. And I can't quite figure out what that's supposed to be. I think maybe it's vine leaves or something.
These are grapes.
Grapes, okay. And this is
grape jelly.
Yeah, and what do you call this brown glaze? I've forgotten now. It's like drain pipes. It's salt glaze. It's salt glaze, and it really is. If you've seen drain pipes made of that stuff. This was made about 1830, 1840. It was £3. I don't know if Sue will be able to capture this, but there's funny green bits in the glaze which I really love.
It's vine leaves.
Right, yeah. Anyway, beautiful salt glaze jelly mould. I don't know, what is that, about 190-year-old. And right, next thing then is, let's do these, Sue.
Oh yeah.
These are so beautiful. These are about the same era as the jelly mould. They're hand painted. They're British, probably Staffordshire. They have damage. I mean, there's no arguing about that. They do have cracks. But interestingly, these bowls are what they call tea saucers rather than saucers, because people used to tip their tea into the saucer and drink out of the saucer. I don't know when they stopped doing that, but probably early Vicky times.
Some of us haven't.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
And the plates, aren't they just beautiful? Anonymous porcelain. And as I say again, about 190-year-old. I think one of the cups is actually usable. All the plates and the saucers are. But just beautiful display items. Oh, and the next things we're going to get are, I think, you think we do the Sunday dishes?
Yeah.
Okay, excuse my cough. It's been a long day at the festival. And then such classic deco style. Beautiful pink. I haven't washed it. It's straight out of the charity shop, but it would gleam. And again, beautifully ground off on the bottom. This is absolutely bang on 1930s. This is so deco. Of course, there should have been 6 of these, but there's only 5. But then again, this was only £5 for the whole set. And, you're looking at a 90-year-old fruit set, £5, 6 bits.
Need a lot of Sundays.
Yeah, a lot of Sundays, yeah. What are we going to eat the rest of the week, Sue? And,
Sunday today.
I tell you what as well, we'll start off with these. And I was supposed to look all these up, but of course I didn't. And these are all Hot Wheels. I think they're fairly recent, and you might be able to catch a date on that. I think they're only 2 or 3 years old, a lot of these. But again, they're just so silly. And and him, he's a something. Oh, I should have looked these up. And I love these fantasy cars though. I'm not sure all of these are. I know he is a Hot Wheels, but they're not ancient. I look at him as well. He's like, he wants to go with the other one. He's like a sort of rhinoceros dinosaur sort of thing with that, isn't he? And everyone loves VWs, and you can always find a home for a VW, and that I think is, I'm not sure that is a Hot Wheels. Anyway, 5 for £1. I could have shells of these. I just love them to bits. This is the front end of, and it's corgi. I suspect this is quite modern, and China bought corgi. Corgi was a Swansea firm, but it's die cast, and you know, it was 20 pence, and oh, it's that plum centre. Anyway, the dish that they were in is classic blue and white. It's I think that's the Abbey pattern, I think that is. But what we have always loved about these is that they are shredded wheat dishes, and they gave them away with cereal, you know, yonks and yonks ago, I think, in the 1950s.
It fits one shredded wheat.
Yeah, one shredded
Not
wheat.
two.
Yeah, they should have made, you know, if they were going to update it, they should have made one big enough for 3, isn't it? 3 shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat have gone smaller.
Have they? All right, and me too. I've gone smaller as well, Sue. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Did you eat more shredded wheat then?
No, I didn't. That's the trouble. And I was never a great lover of sacking and sawdust for breakfast. Oh, what should we do? Quick! No.
Oh, froggy.
Froggies.
Froggy hooks.
Froggy hooks. And oh, you know, what can you say? Their legs are funny. They're like those frogs with little suckers on the end that can climb up walls. And yeah, so it reminds me of a couple of friends I've got as well, so it's a bit dear to my heart, and because they look like frogs. And anyway, love that. I'd say, you know, nearly all of this stuff was 2 or 3 quid, a quid 50 pence. This was £2, almost worth that in scrap. So this one, I don't know how we'll get this. I will take the label off this, maybe. Ow! They haven't put them on. They put them on with perma marker or something. Oh, I wanted to get light. Anyway, we will be able to see it. It's a little chicken, probably Italian, but oh, I wouldn't swear it wasn't Chinese. It has millefiori down here. They make canes of glass, and then they string them together and chop them up into bits to get this sort of effect that you get. They call that millefiori. Anyway, I love him to bits. He was the outrageous price of £3, and but anyway, I almost forgot the animal noises. Hey, yeah, I'm going to bring back the frogs just quickly. Rid it. And where are we going next? Oh, this is back into the eons of time before time began. Excuse my cough. This is a little dish that's been milled out of a bit of fossil-ridden rock, and I think it's got, what do they call these again?
Ammonites.
Ammonites, yeah. I don't know if that really is an ammonite, but isn't it clever the way they've done that? And I'm going to flip him over, and you'll see these things go all the way through. He was £2. I'm not very good on my pre-animal life history, but I think maybe that's 2 million years old plus. That's 2 million years old plus. And do you know what it's worth? It's worth 2 quid. Right, Sue, on to the next. We must try and not make this too long like we normally do. This jug, I suppose this looks the most glorious thing that we bought. This came from Red Cross in Llandovery, which is also another fabulous shop. Simon runs it. He's really amenable, really doable with, you know, Llandovery, brilliant place to go for charity shopping. Now, this is British. It's, I think, 50s. I'm absolutely certain it's 1950s. It's not marked. It just says made in England on the bottom. And I was going to say, trust me, I think this is Melba ware, because I know these glazes are from Melba. But really, I always say to people, if anyone comes up to you and says, trust me, don't trust them. It's the best policy. Anyway, love him to bits. Absolutely love him to bits. What a gorgeous sort of, it's almost a statement piece, isn't it, Sue? Right, we haven't got that much more to get through now. Oh, we'll do the cauldron. You know, I always seem to be in touch with the odd small witch, and there's a constant supply of or demand, not supply, demand of little cauldrons for tiny spells. But this is, I don't know if you can see these little dots and things on here. You can see them maybe inside. The inside's not clean, but that means it's been hammered, and it's what they call plenishing. It's plenishing, this sort of thing. You see it on a lot of could be 60s or 70s or anything really, but you see it on a lot of pewterware, Liberty pewterware, and turn of the century pewterware, arts and crafts stuff. They love plenishing things. Anyway, little cauldron. Now, because I need to make animal noises. Oops. He's still got all of his legs, everything. And he was from the Red Cross in Llandovery, and the nice thing about him, apart from that we love him anyway, is that he's got spongeware all over. He's hand painted. Me and Sue swear that he must have age, but look at the underneath of him. He just
Spongeware Bob.
It's Spongeware Bob. Yeah, he just looks brand new. And but look, £1 again in the Red Cross in Llandovery. Llandovery's really worth a visit for bric-a-brac. There's a good 4 or 5 shops, and cheap. I tell you, they're absolutely brilliant. And right, off you go. And cool, we're getting pretty close to the end. I've got
Good.
Yeah, I've got a plate with a hole in. He's about 1910ish, maybe 1920s. You can buy the stands to go on them. A lot of people get modern plates and drill holes in them, but he was nice, and I forgot to look up who made him. As I say, the same as the Hot Wheels. I really did mean to do a bit of research, and I think we're getting pretty near the end. I think I've got a final plate, and that's it. And he was £2. He is bone shiner. He is Edwardian, about 1910ish, and if I could do dragon noises, I would. But I tell you what, that just about wraps it up for us. We're having a fab time at this festival. It's absolutely insane, and I'd just like to say once again, if you managed to watch all of this, we are so flattered. We have such a laugh doing this, and anyway, it is goodbye from me, and goodbye from
Me.
No, Sue. It's goodbye from Sue, and it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Sue. It's goodbye from Spotty Spotty cat. Did you want to say anything else? No, you sure?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to. No, it's goodbye from Spotty Spotty cat, and we love you all, and thank you ever so much for watching.
Hello.
No, not washing, watching.
That's something you haven't done.
Oh, check it out. 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 They take the dirt from the ground, they put it in a fire, they turn it into metal and they turn it into wire, and they put it into planes and trains and cars. Your bones are made of metal. That's what you are. They make tins and cans and pots and pans. They can even make a complete metal man. Oh, there's so many people around me these days with a metal heart. Please don't cry, you'll just go rusty. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Oh, the carbon from the soil goes into the air. It just doesn't disappear. It's gotta go somewhere. It gets trapped in the atmosphere. Do you think it's a little warm around here? I wish there were more people that cared. But they just stare at their phones, stare at their phones, stare at their phones. They're so happy, but I just see carbon copies. Oh, check it out. 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 All the poisons, they flow down the drains they flow into the river is the life giver, the river flows into the sea. Oh, we all love the oceans, you and me. But someone's gotta pay the bill, and you're the one with the iron will. Oh, please don't cry, you'll just go rusty. Check it out. 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 They take the dirt from the ground, they put it in a fire, they turn it into metal, they turn it into wire.